Well, they look good on you, though. All right, coming up next, we'll show you how to look sophisticated and impress your friends by throwing a proper tea party. And then we'll listen to our musical guests. They are wonderful.
I love coffee, I love tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you saw the temperatures there. It's going to be a cool day, perfect for having a little tea. But people, I'm finding out that some of you don't really know how to do it properly. So Richard Gazakis has come in from Tea Forte to teach us to do tea a little better, but also add a whole new element to our life. Would that be correct?
I guess so. The food pairing and the ritual of tea?
Well, because we know about that with wine.
Sure.
But there are kids in this world and people who don't drink wine.
Well, and there are people who drink wine who drink a lot of tea.
Tell us about Tea Forte. I mean, this is beautiful.
Tea Forte is a company located outside of Boston, Massachusetts. We're 3 years old, and we produce a beautiful handmade tea infuser and all the accoutrement to go with it, including the cups, the plates.
This is the tea bag.
That's the actual infuser, right. It's a whole leaf tea.
That's the tea bag. Why do you keep calling it an infuser?
Well, because traditionally you call a tea bag something that's flat, that's filled with fannings, little tiny pieces of tea. This is actually filled with whole tea leaves, and it's, as you can see, volumetric. So those leaves can expand when water gets a chance to swirl around it.
Okay, I will call it an infuser now. What have you brought this morning?
Well, we brought some great foods and, of course, some great teas, and they're in our regular cafe cup, which is a pretty beautiful addition to our line. And what this is, you see these little leaves sticking out the top. Our infuser is in here. And,
oh, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Can I just say those things are infusing, because you can see the tea settling at the bottom, because sometimes it takes a while to get tea to come out.
Well, what's really nice about this volumetric infuser is that the tea really opens the same way that it would if it were floating loose in the pot, Dan. So it's, it actually is the same as brewing loose tea, except that you don't have the mess. And as a matter of fact, something that I'll show you here that's really nice about our line is that we have these little trays, our tea trays, that our steeped infuser just sits on when you're done with it. So you get a chance to look at the beautiful infuser, and you use this little leaf as a handle, and it gets your tea out of the cup.
Now, most people don't think that there's a right tea to eat with, say, sushi, or I think we have some salmon there, or some fruit down there. So how do I know which one of these teas is best for me?
I hate to say that there's a right and a wrong one, because there really is not, but there are teas that will complement flavors a little bit better than others. For example, if you're having a sushi snack or a sushi dinner, probably it would be nice to serve one of our green teas like Oasis. It has a little bit of a fruitiness to it, but it has a nice astringency because it's a green tea. It'll be great with the sushi, as would a ginger tea. Whereas if you were having a really nice morning pastry or a dessert, you might want to have a tea that's a little bit sweeter, not quite as astringent. So you might want to have something like a chamomile tea or one of our black teas, our black currant, or even a breakfast tea, which sounds like it's only for morning, but it's actually for all-day consumption.
Why has tea become so much more popular than it used to be? I mean, that used to be, you know, something the British did. But we're doing a lot more tea here.
Boy, we are doing a lot more.
Why is that?
I think a couple of reasons. One main reason, because of the media exposure that we've gotten about tea and health, and people's focus on being healthier these days.
And it doesn't have to be green tea.
No, it doesn't. Black teas also have great health benefits. White teas have great health benefits. All of the teas have really great health benefits.
May I?
Absolutely. I think I will also.
Look at that. My finger just naturally stuck out.
I noticed that.
Is that good?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll have the information on our hotline, but it's Tea Forte. Widely available, but kind of the high-end spas.
It is high-end spas, hotels, high-end retailers, and we're also available online.
And high-end morning shows, my friend Tara.
Dan, this has got, you know, I'm so glad you did this segment, because there's a lot to learn in the world of tea.
And I've proved it.
You have proved it.